how to get more views on YouTube fast in 2019. Welcome back. Today we're going to be talking about that specifically, how to get more views on YouTube in 2019. Today I'm going to be giving you a couple tips on how to do that and how I've increased my views substantially over the last few months using these specific tips. So the first tip, and you might have heard this a lot over and over again coming from YouTubers, is create more content consistently. The more consistent you have content coming out and on a constant basis, the more of a viewership you will gain. This way people will be expecting that video on Tuesday coming out at 3 p.m. and will really increase the views within that first hour, helping your video rank higher. So make sure you guys have a schedule laid out. You can use a schedule made on a sticky note on your computer, or write it in a Google Doc, or put it on your Google Calendar. This is very important to know when you're going to post videos and how often you're going to. This might be once a week, twice a week, 5 days a week, maybe even 7 days a week, depending on what kind of person you are and how much time you can invest in this. You should definitely let your viewers know how often you're going to be posting. You can put this in your About section on your YouTube. You can also put it on your thumbnail. This is super important so you guys can grow and be consistent in growth well on YouTube. The next tip that really helped me grow on YouTube is getting better titles. You need to make better titles. This is what makes people click on your videos. It's a big portion of what people look at. It's like, oh, the title, this is what I'm looking for. You need to have better titles, and titles that are going to be catchy, but more specifically, you need to have titles that have been SEO, so that have been search engine optimized. So if your videos aren't search engine optimized, they're not going to rank as high as a one that has been search engine optimized. A way we can optimize our title for the search engine of YouTube is using a really cool tool called tubebuddy. TubeBuddy is 100% free. They do have paid versions of it, but it's 100% free for new YouTubers to use, and they even give discounts to small channels for the paid versions. So you can do that, sign up and use that as a search engine tool. I have tons of videos on my channel teaching you guys how to use TubeBuddy. I highly recommend it. It really helps you optimize your channel's titles using the keyword planner in TubeBuddy. I'll leave a link in the description box below to tubebuddy so you guys can install that and download it. I also have a few videos that shows you how to download it and use it very thoroughly. The next thing that really actually helped me grow too is learning how to create better thumbnails. This is the second thing that people look at to see, oh, is this a video I want to click on? If people aren't clicking on your videos, you're not going to get more views on YouTube, especially in 2019 because it's highly competitive. So you need to be creating eye-catching thumbnails. And one thing that I learned is increasing the saturation on your thumbnails and zooming out on the image in Photoshop to see what that image will look like on actual YouTube. Now I use Photoshop, and what I mean by doing that is I increase the saturation here, and I also can zoom out to see what it's going to look like on the actual YouTube phone or on the YouTube website. This gives me a good idea to see if my text is too small or my images are too small, or if something's not looking right from that size. If you don't have money for something like YouTube, you still need to be creating custom thumbnails. Something I recommend is something called GIMP. It pretty much is the same thing as Photoshop. Some of the skills do transfer over, but Photoshop is way better in my opinion after using it. I used GIMP for several years, and I used Photoshop now for a few months, and I already like Photoshop a lot more. But if you don't have money, GIMP is definitely the way to go, especially if you're a beginning YouTuber. So definitely start focusing on creating better thumbnails. Something a lot of YouTubers lack is looking at other platforms to help their YouTube grow. We're so focused on YouTube, and this is a very negative train of thought because it stopped me from growing, and it can help you guys grow a lot more in 2019 if you leverage other social media platforms. This includes your Instagram, your Twitter, your Facebook, etc. All these platforms, if you put your content out on there and create a community on those platforms, it will help you get more views on YouTube very easily and will help you grow substantially. So definitely have your Twitter, your Facebook, and your Instagram up here in the top right hand corner of your banner. Link them in your videos, put them in your description box, and then also just be posting consistently on those platforms to help grow a community there. So that's one of the tips that will really help you guys get more views on YouTube. Another social media platform that isn't really considered social media is Reddit. And Reddit is a great place to build a community and grow and share your content on to help you get a lot more views on YouTube. There's tons of videos out there on YouTube that show you how to utilize Reddit to get thousands of views at a time. So definitely consider using Reddit. Another thing that new YouTubers really forget to utilize is their cards, playlists, and end screens. You need to be using all three of these, especially end screens and cards. These are two things that really help everything flow together so people aren't leaving your channel and are consistently engaged on your channel, giving you more views from one viewer. So if you have a card that links to another video, that's an extra view if they click on that. And if you have an end screen, that's an extra view. And playlists, if you have a playlist and they click on your playlist and it runs through the whole playlist, there's 100 views that you could have been getting that you weren't getting before because you didn't have that set up. So set up your playlists. It's not that hard. There's a cool way to auto do that and auto add certain videos to the playlist. And it's just something that can really help you gain more views. So another thing that you guys can do to really help you increase views and help me a lot to increase views is that you can go ahead and look at what other people are doing on YouTube. If you're a gaming channel specifically focused on Fortnite, go to other Fortnite channels and see what they're doing. Try to find a Fortnite channel that has the same amount of subscribers as you and makes a similar content as you, so you can really compare to see which videos were successful on their channel and just do it better. Make sure they're really in your niche. So if you're a Fortnite channel or a Apex Legends channel, make sure that you're looking at channels that really focus on that and then see what videos are performing well and do those videos better and optimize them better, and I guarantee you will get a lot more views. This is definitely a great way to gain more views on YouTube. Another thing you guys can do to get more views on your videos, and it's something I don't recommend for new YouTubers to be doing generally, but if you're at a very low level, you need to consider increasing the quality of your streams. And that might include purchasing a new microphone to get better audio quality, something you should really focus on. Maybe even having a stand for that microphone so it's easier to do your videos. Getting a 1080p webcam with a tripod, increasing your, getting a better CPU for your computer. Things like this will help you get the job done and look better and more professional. Maybe some lighting for if you're on camera, a nice ring light to really bring out your face and look more professional in those portrait shots. Maybe a keyboard to make the workload lighter on your fingers, and a nice mouse so your hand doesn't cramp. Things like this will really help you increase the quality of your content. So it's really important that you increase the quality of your content as you continue growing. And I see a lot of YouTubers staying at the same level of quality when it's not something they should be doing. They should continue advancing the quality of their content. Another thing that you should be considering doing is investing some time into learning how to edit properly. Learning how to edit properly will really help increase the quality of your content for free. So you can look up guides on the internet on how to edit properly, and this will increase your views 100% if you learn how to edit better. So another thing that you'll see I've done in this video is plug yourself, suggest your own content in your videos. This will help people want to grasp on to other videos and increase your view count. Earlier in this video I said, hey, you can check out my guides on tubebuddy, and if you are interested in that, I highly do recommend that, but that's a plug. And I plugged myself and I'll help increase the views I get on YouTube. Another thing I want to talk about that will help you increase your views on YouTube, and a lot of people don't think about, is quantity versus quality. On my YouTube channel, I have over 200 videos, and there's some that aren't that great quality, and some of them are very poor or very good quality, but I can't produce a lot of those at a time. So I try to find a balance of quantity versus quality. Streaming's a little bit different, but when you're looking at like my videos, sometimes they're not the best quality, but I pumped out 3 videos in that day. So something to look at is find a balance that your viewers will accept, so you can pump out decent quality content for them and pump out a lot of it at the same time. It's something that you need to find a balance for yourself, and this will help you perform way better and get more views on YouTube. Now, the last thing I want to talk about is when you have a few hundred videos or 100 videos, you need to go to your most popular videos, look at what they have done, and see which videos perform the best. Once you figure out which videos are getting the most traction, the most views, do more of that content. Doing more of that content will help you grow a lot faster, especially if you specifically niche down on that specific topic. You'll do a lot better. So this is my guide on how to get more views on YouTube 2019 fast. And if you like the video, please don't forget to drop a like, comment, subscribe. Don't forget to download TubeBuddy in the description box below. And as always, thanks for watching.